Hello and welcome to Neil's Spanish Fly Box. Are you one of those tyers that doesn't have a lot of spare time to spend at the vise? I know many of you struggle, so this is going to help solve that problem. So basically we're going to turn this, which is a grizzly hackle, into this. Yes, it's the Griffiths Gnat. It's a very, very simple tie and we're going to try and make it a little bit quicker. In the vise, I have a size 20 straight shank wide gape hook. You may have seen me use this before. It's about the size of an 18. And I'm going to be using 12/0 black thread. So we just wind on behind the eye and wind the thread down to just before the start of the bend of the hook. Like so, and we're going to tie in our grizzly hackle. I'm just going to take off some of these barbels at the bottom. Right, and we're going to tie this on top. And the reason that we tie this on top is so that when we wind the hackle, we have a few barbels sticking out the back as the tail. I'm just going to trim up the butt, like so. Wind back down to the bend of the hook. Right, now normally we would be using some peacock herl, 1 or 2 strands as the base, but today we're going to use some Spectra dubbing number 420, which is a peacock style dubbing. Now we don't need a lot of it, but what we do put on, we need to have it fairly compact to create the body. There. Just tighten it up as you wind along. Up to the front of the hook, pull back those fibres, and now we're going to wind on the hackle, possibly 4 or 5 turns. Now, it doesn't matter how you wind this on. In fact, one of our modern day fly tying gurus, Davey McFowle, he once said, it doesn't matter how you tie it on because the fish don't mind. So there you have it. Just tie that off and trim off the excess hackle. Get rid of that fibre. Right, I'm going to put some super glue onto the thread, and I'm going to use a half-hitch tool to tie off. And there you have the fly complete. Just get rid of that fibre. Such a simple tie, and it is a very important fly to have in the dry fly box. It's a fly that we use during a midge falling onto the surface of the river. Sometimes the fish want the fly just a little bit deeper in the surface film. Trim up the base of these fibres so that it sits further into the film. Now this particular fly, whilst extremely effective, when you're casting to these rising fish, they are quite excited about this midge fall and they will gorge themselves. This is not a fly for long drifts. You cast the fly, count to 10, and if you haven't had an offer, you lift off and cast again. It's that type of fly, and that's how to fish it. It really is exceptional during those midge falls. I hope you enjoyed that tying, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video. If you are not already a subscriber, please consider being so. Thank you very much for viewing. Bye.